How's it going, everyone? Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about something that I struggle with on and off, and I've been struggling with it a little bit more here lately, and that is buying new art supplies when I don't really need it. Everyone likes to get new stuff, and it can help give you a little boost sometimes when you're feeling a little discouraged or having some art block or anything like that. I think in general you just shouldn't let it become a habit, because buying art supplies isn't really going to make you better at drawing or the art that you're trying to do. What's going to make you better is practice and repetition. You don't need that cool new pen or pencil that you've been eyeing to make you better, because you probably already have everything that you need to get better in general. You just need to draw and learn and practice and do that over and over again pretty much. And I'm not saying that you should never buy art supplies, because you may actually need it, there might be something that you actually need to make something. And even if you don't necessarily need to buy something, it's okay to splurge and buy that pen or pencil that you've been eyeing. I always say pen because that's just always what my go-to is. I always want a new pen because that's what I draw with most of the time, is ink. But when you're thinking about buying a new tool, just ask yourself if you actually need that new pen or pencil or whatever it may be. If you don't actually need it, then write it down in a notebook or in the notes app on your phone and just try to forget about it, and then set a goal of finish a piece you've been working on for a while, or draw 300 hands or something that's going to take some time maybe. After you complete your goal, just go buy the new thing that you had written down, or by the time that you finish your goal, maybe you've completely forgot about what you wanted in the first place. And this is kind of what tends to happen to me. And then at the end of the year, if you haven't bought anything, you'll have a good Christmas wish list. I go through phases where I'm wanting to buy new art supplies on and off, and I think it's when I'm not seeing as much progress in my art. I think it makes me think that I need to buy a new tool or something, and when in reality, like I said before, I just need to keep practicing and learning and drawing and doing those sorts of things that are actually going to help you get better. Because usually when I buy that new thing or whatever it is at the time, I end up going back to my favorite pen or pencil that I was using previously. I'll use the new thing for a while, then I always eventually migrate back to what I'm most comfortable with. And for me, currently, it is just this gel pen, 0.38 Uniball gel pen. That's what I always, I'll get all kinds of new pens and stuff, and then I always end up going back to that one that I buy in packs of 10. I think I've been struggling with this a bit myself lately, just because like I said before, I feel like I'm not getting better as quickly as I was previously. I've kind of talked about this before, but I really have only been taking drawing and art more seriously in the last year and a half or so. When I first really started practicing and learning, I was really seeing a lot of visible progress that I could see. Now that I've gotten a bit of a grip on some of the basics like perspective and just basic shapes and construction drawing and that sort of stuff, I'm not seeing nearly as much progress as when I first started, but I know I am getting better and will continue to get better as long as I stay on that path, and keep going. Anyways, when I start feeling a little stagnant, start getting a little discouraged like that, I get the urge to go buy the new stuff, thinking that's what I need to get over this hump, when it's really not. This is when I have to tell myself that I don't really need that new pen or whatever I've got my eye on at the time. And I think it's possibly a symptom of burnout. So if I start feeling this way, there's a couple of things I try to normally do. One being if I've been practicing a lot lately and I've only been practicing, that's all I've been spending my time on, I will take a break from that and try to just go draw for myself or draw for fun, that sort of thing, instead of just grinding on practicing, because I've found that's a really good way to get burnt out, and I've done it to myself several times. So I always have to take a step back and just draw for myself for a bit, and that usually helps a lot. And then if I'm really struggling, I'll just take a break altogether. I'll put my sketchbook away and go outside and just do something else. I think taking a break really just helps clear your mind, and when you come back to your art, you'll feel a lot better about it. At least that's the case for me most of the time. Also, I wanted to add that along with the bit about practicing too much, I think stepping away and from that practice grind and drawing for yourself and drawing for fun is also a good way to apply what you've been practicing and really be able to see the progress that you've made. So I know we've gone a little bit off topic from just buying art supplies, but I think it's all kind of related. I hope you have enjoyed this video. It's a bit of a shorter one, and it's a little bit different from my normal talking head video. I've been wanting to find a good way to share my drawing and art projects on this channel, and I think like integrating them into these videos is a good way to do that. Let me know if you'd like to see some more of these videos down in the comments. I hope something in this video was able to help you out in some way. Thanks for listening to me yap. I appreciate you. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.